hitchhiking away, I like, oh, okay, I want to take some tea bags. I really want to take some coffee. And then I thought, why don't? Surely there's tea bags for coffee, right?
Yeah.
So I'd never seen them. I just got to thinking about it and then got Googling. I was like, yeah, of course.
Coffee bags, it's quite a big thing, isn't it? I mean, I don't know how long they've been. I mean, like when I got that package off of Matt, he got me some. Oh God, what are the tea bags called? I can't think what they're called now. Coffee bags, anyway. And I've had them since as well. Barney's given me them, and they're all right. You know what I mean? They're actually all right. You know, I mean, it's just what gets me. It's like when I go out with Matt, like Tartwood, he likes a bit of coffee, and he said, "Why are you using a spoon?" And it's like, well, just to give it a stir. He said, "But it's already done." And it's like, oh yeah, you know, you ain't got to stir it as such unless you're putting sugar in it or you know something. Unless you're putting something in it, it's sort of, yeah, so it's, you know, I'm sort of, when I have been now drinking it sort of just black, you know what I mean, just sort of, it does take a little bit of getting used to, I think, you know what I mean, but I've not really tried any of the real strong ones, you know, like I've not really tried any, I mean, there was one I bought, I can't think what it was called, Kicks Like a Mule or something. Right. And it's like a real strong caffeine injection sort of thing. But I've got to admit, I know when I drank it, you know, like the cartoons where you see like the fuel, like where you feel the body like do. I felt like that. You know what I mean? It actually, I mean, I was sweating. You know what I mean? I don't know, a bit of caffeine sweat or something.
Yeah, it seems to be. There's a lot to it. If you get someone who's really into their coffee, there's a lot to it, isn't there? Like the type of beans, the type of roast, the temperature at which you roast it, how you add the milk, how hot the milk is, all these different variables.
But I mean, it's even like with the tea, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, tea. Rob Gillett and Barney when we were at the May Day meet last year or the year before, and Rob Gillett's into his tea, isn't he? He's right into his green teas and such like, and Barney's obviously into his teas, and they sat there having this, you know, full-blown conversation about tea. You know what I mean? It's like, you know.
Who knew, eh?
But you know, it's like anything, isn't it? It's like anything you sort of you dip your toe into, isn't it? I suppose. Ridge line's long enough. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I remember like when we were young, when we were army cadets, we were doing we had an exercise called the Red Fox test, but it was like an escape evasion kind of themed thing, and we were camping now, and we were being hunted. Anyway, we see like a fire in the through the trees.
Yeah.
And we crept up, and it was a load of people. Like there were some people dressed up in black shawls. There were some people dancing naked around the fire.
Oh, in Epping?
Yeah, and twice we bumped into, like they were, like, I don't know, like we reckon they were devil worshippers or something like that. Yeah, because you know, like when you messaged me the other when we were talking.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. And you can imagine, like, we're about like 14, well, we're about 15 then, you know what I mean? So you can imagine it, can't you? We absolutely shat ourselves.
Weren't your cadet leaders fucking around with you?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's quite a, you know, quite a scary experience, really. And that's twice we've seen that over the years when we were there, because we used to go there quite a lot.
Yeah.
When we were cadets. Yeah, we used to go there quite a lot. Nice little, nice little place. It was quite a serious spectacle to see.
No, that wouldn't be fun. Yeah. Well, I mean, it got dark so early, you know, by myself. Got into bed about 8 o'clock because I was just a bit bored. And I was awake for a while, quite a while. And yeah, my mind's kind of wandering in those sorts of directions, as it would. Thinking about all the
horror films you've seen.
And all like the gangland murders that have happened.
It's funny, isn't it? I mean, like, you know, I mean, solos are great, you know, but it's fun, isn't it? You just automatically, your mind, like you say, your mind just wanders and
starts going there,
yeah, and it's like, and you don't even instinctively want it to happen, do you? You know, it's like, you know, I've been
nice thoughts. Think nice thoughts.
Yeah, that's it. La 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 la. None of that, you know, sort of. Like people said to me about Blair Witch Project. You ever said? I'm like, no, Charles. Oh yeah, but it's crap. It's this. It's that. It's like it ain't happening.
Yeah, it might be crap from your cosy house.
I'm not watching the Blair Witch Project. That is not happening. Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, it's funny how it just happens, isn't it? Where your mind just wander. Yeah. When you're on your own doing something.
Well, I nearly went home, not because of that, but because I'd gone out about 1 o'clock. I got there about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and in my head I built it up to be this lovely quiet day out in the woods by myself.
Yeah.
You know, peace and quiet, relaxation, and it was just fucking heaving with people.
Yeah.
Day trippers, dog walkers, teenagers wandering around getting pissed. Yeah, and it was pissing. You know, every time I'd find a little spot and sit down, someone would come traipsing through.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm going out. And I waited it out and I managed to find a spot, and then I could hear there were people just sort of chatting around me till like 5 o'clock, and bearing in mind it's pitch black by then.
Yeah.
So I've got the right but yeah, eventually they all left, and yeah, it was good.
You ain't gonna get, you know, you're not really going to get too many people knocking around unless they're nutters, really, or you know.
The only thing that worried me really was with it being locked down, kind of getting collared. I kept seeing police everywhere as well on my way there and on my way back.
Oh, okay.
I thought, oh, if they decide to have a conversation, want to have a look in my bag, I'm gonna tricky conversation here.
Yeah. I mean, this is why I like coming here, because I don't bump into anyone, apart from that once when I had those mountain bikers come through. But normally I'm sort of just left on my own.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite nice over here, really. Let's say, but I haven't camped here. I've literally just been here, you know, as a...
Yeah.
Just come for the day.
But you camped at that other spot over there.
What, the beach one?
The one we walked past, you said?
Yes, sorry, yeah, with Barney, yeah. Well, it's quite funny because when I did the beach camp, bloody there was a massive group of kids.
Oh yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, I mean, they must have seen me fire and all that. But
Will they come over?
nah, they stayed away. They weren't, you know. I had no issues there. No, nothing at all.
Yeah.
And then the fella come through on a geezer on a bike, on a motorbike, but that weren't nothing either, really.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think the fear is always much worse. Like, even if people do see you, they're not going to fucking say anything, are they?
No. I think a lot of the time when I have had times, it's just people are inquisitive.
Yeah.
You know, I would like to, you know, it's lovely, you know, being out here and, you know, especially with, you know, it's just nice.
Yeah.
A lot of the time it is just your brain that takes over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bag as well.
Is that going to be alright on your ridge line?
Yeah, right. But it is okay. Yeah. It's nice, we've got no wind as well, it's very quite chill, quite
Chill, isn't it?
calm, isn't it? Calm. Earlier on in the week it was quite honking, wasn't it really?
Some snow yesterday, didn't it?
Eh? Yeah,
places
some,
had snow.
I know some parts of like Essex had it. We were kind of, we didn't, well, I don't think we would get it here because of the industrial. It melts it before it has a chance to settle. I've got an X-Bed one as well, but I don't really, it's a bit bulky, but I don't bring it out that much really. You know, if I'm sort of maybe taking a bigger rucksack, and I might take it, or if I'm in the teepee or something I might take it, but on the whole I've been using that that coffin type one that I got from Decathlon. I mean, it's all right, you know, I'm all right. I don't mind that, but you know, the price you pay for having a good night's sleep, isn't it? You know, having a decent mat, like you say. You know, if you've got a pretty low R rating on it and you're always feeling cold and you know that, then it's worth investing in, isn't it?
Yeah, very highly rated on, like, you know, on the groups and stuff.
Yeah.
Wild campers, but it's really light as well.
That's it, isn't it?
So
yeah, compacts down quite small.
Just use it all year round, probably.
Yeah.
But I'm still getting a knack of playing it.
Filling it up.
Do it with a bag.
Blow into it.
Yeah, I think the rationale behind it is so that you're not breathing in cold air
moisture,
into the bag, into the mat.
I mean, I've got the X-Bed one and the XL one, and it's I mean, I've got the little pump with it, but God, it takes about 3 or 4 minutes to pump up. I think that's what kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, really, having to keep. But you know, I mean, once it's up, you know what I mean. But yeah. Is just blowing them up with wire. Yeah, I'll just forget it. Scotty's making a fire. Everything's, just to point a note, folks, here, everything's really wet. Alright, very damp and wet. Alright, so all you armchairers, don't start gobbing off. That's why you carry a tinder pouch in it, you know.
Years ago.
Bloody hell, mate, it's like that shoot flames out of it, does it?
Do the trick, yeah.
I'd say. Keep on. There, folks. Bloody hell. See it in action in a minute. There you go. See it? Surprising, isn't it, how dry the twigs that are sort of hanging around up in the branches, how dry they are.
Oh yeah.
When you think about it,
yeah, even when it's been raining, yeah.
And that stuff is so dry.
It's just the way it's positioned, I think.
Well, it's off the ground, isn't it? It's in the air.
Yeah, everything's just, you know,
constantly in a draft, isn't it? So it just dries naturally. It just dries so well, I think. That's it. Chop.
Done.
There you go, folks. Get all this other wood cut up and that, and then we'll have enough. But I wouldn't say it was careless axe use, it wasn't, but I was probably being a little bit, it probably was because I was being blasé I suppose, but I literally was cutting up some logs over there and I was just using my wildlife hatchet, and all I wanted to do was just put the tip of the axe into a log just to rest it, and then what happened was the axe slipped, caught me in the finger, it's gone cleanly through my glove. Oh, I've just taken the bandage, the thing's come off because it was on my finger, so you can see the cut. So there it is, folks, you can see that it's stopped bleeding now anyway, but Scotty jumped into action and put a dressing on, but the dressing's come off because I obviously put the gloves back on, so yeah. So a little bit of advice, be careless with your axe. Well, I didn't think I was being that careless, just being a little bit silly really. No worries. Claim of an antiseptic wipe.
I think I brought a flint still.
Did you not? Yeah, I just try a ferro rod on it, yeah, just to see. Scotty bought a pair, he's got an old pair of jeans to use for his char cloth, but we're just going to try out now because there was 1%, 99% was cotton, and there was 1% something else, so we're just trying. It hasn't gone brittle, so I reckon it hopefully should work, shouldn't it? Yeah, that's what. Yeah. No, it's gone out. Has it?
No.
Has it got it? Oh, that's sweet. Then it works. Oh, that's good. Oh, job then.
Yeah, 99% cotton, 1% elastane, I think.
Elastane. Oh, that's not too bad. So probably just lost it in the in the burn off or something. Yeah. Excellent. So you've got a load more to do now. I'm going to dig an hole now, so I've just fabricated a digging stick. See how long that branch lasts. Scotty wants to do some oil, some birch oil. So we're just digging a hole to accommodate that tin. What I do, I'll leave that birch bark that's in that tin, and we'll just do that for your first one, yeah?
Yeah, okay. I've got a load more for after.
Yeah, and then we'll do a second lot for me or whatever. It's probably the wrong fucking place to, oh, excuse my French, probably the wrong place to be digging this hole with the smoke coming right in your face. Oh, at least one thing, at least with this rain, we've got the soil's really soft. Bet your viewers are getting sick to death of watching this. I'll pack that out. Good thing about having that lid on as well, keeps all the debris out. Right. Take the lid off.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just put that on like that now. Ooh. And then just got to be careful now when you put all the ash and everything else round now. Obviously just ensure that you don't jog it. What I'll do is scrape some of that charcoal and that embers. Oh. mate.
And what's the principle behind this? Just slowly.
Hey?
The principle behind the
oil.
What's happening? Yeah, so you're slowly burning.
Yeah, it's just like it's almost like doing charcoal off, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're just heating the bark up, aren't you? To emit the oil, to then catch it in the tin, to be able to then utilise it for, you know, for skin ailments, and supposed to be good for dry skin, insect repellent, obviously for treating your leather work and your woodwork and stuff like that as well. There's probably a load more stuff, but you know, leave people to Google and find out for themselves. I just like the process of actually making it. I know when the first time I did it, I did a really good job of it. I used a massive tin, big Rosie's tin. Oh, excuse me, and I really did well. And then the second time I did it in a Rosie's tin. Oh mate, I rushed it, and it had water in it as well, because I'd only left it for about half hour. Well, you know, and it came out absolutely terrible. And then once I took the lid off, it all set alight as well, the bit that was in there, and it just didn't work. So in the end I had to obviously throw that away. But it was a lot of birch bark I'd wasted as well. Imagine in a Rosie's tin, I had tons of it, you know what I mean? But you know, I'm keeping it sort of small now, and so far that tin seems to be working. So now, yeah, just leave that and let it do its thing. Patience is the thing that gets in the way, you know what I mean? So it's not so much the patience, it's when you think it should be done.
Yeah.
But at least give it 40 minutes to, you know, at least 40 minutes. Get a tin like that, it's not too bad really, rather than the mistake I made with the real massive. What's in there, right? Onion, mushroom.
Bit of onion, mushroom, what else? Courgette. And chorizo.
And chorizo.
And some pepper.
I want some pepper. Nice. I don't know. I just find that people that you listen to them, they are convinced. They are convinced that Bigfoot exists, and you know, the old Patterson and Gimli or whatever it is, Gimli or whatever, that video. It's like just, you know, there's some people that believe, yeah, that's real. That's you know, it's in their heads. You know what I mean? And I don't know what to think of that really. I think it would be a shame in a way if it was true. You know what I mean? Like that, you know, if we did find out about it, like I said earlier, would it spoil it? It'd definitely spoil the mystery of it, wouldn't it? But would it spoil the poor old Bigfoot? Wouldn't be able to live in peace anymore, would he? You know what I mean? It'd be all the publicity you get, all them TV shows. Yeah, get him on the Graham Norton show.
Or Graham Norton, yeah.
Hello, I'm Bigfoot. You know what I mean? It's like, get him on Jonathan Ross, yeah.
Find out what he's up to.
Alright there, Sasquatch.
Yeah.
So what you been up to these days?
That's more Pasquale, that.
Oh, is it? Joe Pasquale.
Hello, Bigfoot. Hello, Bigfoot. So, what's your diet then? What you been living on?
So we've omitted some more birch oil. I'm going to give this bit to Scotty. He's got a little tub to put it in. Trying to do it one-handed. Can you take that off for us, mate? Please. Alright, here we go then. As I say, you've got it now, so just get yourself some tins. And then, especially now Christmas is coming, because you'll get all your biscuits in. That's it. Yeah, that is it. Unfortunately. But
Nice one.
it's alright though, you know what I mean? You keep just a nice flavoured sort of tea. But my missus said they were on a special the other day, so she bought me another box. But normally I'll drink, I mean, I'll have a cup of coffee at home. But, you got milk?
I've got coffee, mate. You know that?
Yeah, I've got, this is that Nido.
Alright. Same sort of thing.
Yeah, kind of. It's creamier, I think. How's that do? Got a knot in it. I was struggling with that, there was a massive knot in it. Just bought one of these boreal saws by Agawa, I believe. I bought it from Tamarack, and this is, I think they do 2 or 3 models. They do a smaller one, 17 or something, and then this is the 21. They might even do a slightly bigger one. Quite a nice little saw for what it is. A bit pricey. 70 UK pounds this was, considering it's just a, you know, bow saw in a way, buck saw or whatever. But it literally is just a matter of, it just folds down into the frame. You can buy a handle, a bag for them and stuff like that. I actually watched one of Paul Kirtley's videos the other day, one of his latest ones, and kind of like the idea of it really. I think my mate Dave Fryers had one as well. I didn't really take a lot of notice of them at the time, but yeah, it just folds out. It comes out of there, obviously flicks round to get the shape. Still getting used to it, and then the end of the handle just goes in there like so. And then obviously hits home. So quite lightweight. Don't know how much they weigh. Don't really care really. All I know is that it's cutting wood at the moment and it's pretty good. Yeah. Not bad. because I ain't got enough saws. Oriel 21. Scotty's having spatchcock chicken and runner beans and all that sort of stuff. It's kind of putting me to shame really. I'm having some naan bread, some rice, and I'm also having some Sharwoods as well, vegetable sides. I'm having some Bombay potatoes in here with my rice. I didn't realise that was a side, but I'm having that as on my main and my rice. So that's my dinner for tonight. Yep. Kind of put me to shame, Scotty, with your food, but I'm sure that will be nice, especially where it's getting a bit cold right now. There's Scotty's spatchcock chicken. That looks good, mate, doesn't it?
It's good, doesn't it?
Kind of puts my dinner to shame, really. Look at the colour in that pan. Reds and greens and... That looks like something that comes out your backside in the morning. Oh, it smells good though.
Looks alright.
Yeah, not as good as yours.
I mean, it's not spatchcock chicken, is it?
It's not spatchcock chicken, but that'll, you know. Bit of vegetarian meal. A little bit of water in that as well. Just to juice it up a bit. Let's put them on it. Oh. Right. Oh. Now Scotty referred to this just because he's got spatchcock chicken and all the veg. He called this a plate of mush.
Bowl of muck.
Bowl of muck. But it's I'll tell you what, it's a tasty bowl of muck. Oh, and it's hot and it's warming. Oh, it's bloody lovely. And it's vegetarian as well. What I've got here is just a sheet of leather just to put on my lap because I'm eating straight out of the pan. You probably noticed that I keep a plate and a couple of other bits and pieces in here, and literally I just fold it up and put that leather in now for such eventuality. So if I'm just eating straight out of the pan, I can plonk this on my lap, and obviously it just stops my legs from getting burnt. So little idea, neat idea or suggestion or a tip for you. That's it there. Alright folks, we're just getting in our pits now. Fire's still going. It's not as cold as it was earlier. So we're going to chill out now and get some beauty sleep. So see you in the morning folks. Right, morning folks, how's it going? Yeah, quite a wet one last night in the end, didn't it? We sort of like, it was supposed to be dry and then it changed, blah blah blah, and then we had rain and it come down quite heavy last night. So got the fire going. Scotty's got some breakfast on. I'm just waiting for him to finish and I'll do mine. We were just saying about the advantages of having a tinder pouch where all the wood, you know, there was no embers left on our fire, considering we burnt quite a lot of elm yesterday as well, didn't we? Yeah. And we thought we was going to have a good like nice ground of embers, but obviously with the rain it was just like mush this morning. So obviously having that tinder pouch on you certainly helps for fire lighting, that's for sure. Hello.
that, I mean that thing, that Poncho, in an emergency, it would have worked, wouldn't it? But
Yeah. Yeah, it's
it's not the comfort, I guess, that you want in rain. That's the job. Yeah, I'll drop that Joe.
Oh, that water's pretty much there actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought I'd put them twigs on just to give it a blast, but yeah, no, it sounds like it's simmering already. So, yeah, we're pretty much packed up after quite a wet night. Got some water on the go. We're pretty much packed up now, so we're just going to have a brew, and then we'll be heading off home. All right. So, cheers, Scotty, for catching up. Ain't seen you for ages.
Thanks
you know
for
what I
having
mean? Yeah, no worries. So,
yeah.
good to see him.
Good to see you too.
So yeah, so there it is, folks. You know what I mean? I don't know how long it'll. I hope at this point of the video, obviously I'm at the end. I'm telling you, don't know how long the video will be, but I'll just be putting something together and sticking it up. All right. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment if you haven't already subscribed. Then please do so, and always check out the description for my merchandise and any links to any sort of bits of kit that you might be after. All right. So see you on the next one, folks. Take care. See you later.